What's good, everybody? So this is your girl Manny coming back at you, and what I want to discuss for a moment is this week's Good Sunday message. And the message is to love and accept yourself. I feel like I know I've said this plenty of times before, but I feel like it's something that constantly it needs to be said often. Oops. It needs to be said often. Sorry, I'm over here like got my little crystals in my hand, but we always need to be reminded of how amazing we are. We need to be reminded of how beautiful we are, inside and out, male or female, man or woman. This is about us loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, just embracing ourselves, becoming more balanced. You know what I mean? Balancing out the feminine and masculine aspects within us to be whole. That's what I want for all of us, really, like to be whole, to feel all the voids that we have within us. I don't want to say feel, that sounds like kind of like sweeping it under the rug, and that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. Like, I really want us to cleanse any self-sabotaging thoughts, any negative self-talk. We're not going to be putting ourselves down. We're not going to be talking down to ourselves. We are going to big ourselves up. We are going to motivate ourselves, inspire ourselves. I want you to know, I know sometimes, if you've been following me for a minute, it may sound like a broken record, but I'm constantly saying some of the same things to beat it in your head. And it helps me, you feel me, to beat it in my head. Because you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to root yourself on. You have to find that motivation, inspiration to keep going. Because no one's going to hold your hand. No one's going to hold your hand. Spirit can only hold your hand for so long, and then it's like, okay, I gotta take the training wheels up off you, and you gotta go. You gotta spread your wings and fly. I mean, they're still gonna be there to back you up, but you gotta go out there. You gotta go do your thing. I want you this week just to find things that you love love about yourself. You feel me? Like, I want you to embrace who you are, accept who you are. A lot of us we don't show ourselves to people. We don't show ourselves to the world. And I completely understand that. Like, coming up, I definitely been put in a box by society, by my peers, and a lot of the talents and things that I knew I had them, and I displayed them in the privacy, of my own home. But a lot of things about me, I chose not to share with people for good reason. But now I'm in a position where it's like I have to let my light shine. And if you're listening to this, you come across this, you have to let your light shine as well. You have to embrace your flaws, which these days a lot of people don't even look at them as flaws. It's really just what makes you uniquely you. You know what I'm saying? Who says, like, having a gap is a bad thing? You know what I mean? Who says, I don't know, just having like a weird ass talent, like, or reading tarot, who says that's a bad thing? I mean, I guess somebody could whip out the Bible and pull some shit out, but you know what? I'm not even gonna take it that far, cause that's gonna take it in another direction. And I shouldn't use that as an example, cause some people don't like to blend. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I feel like it's gonna change the whole message if I go down that path. So let me stop and reverse it. But I feel like you gotta embrace what people considered weird or strange about you. I feel like that's what makes you you. And it's not an easy thing to let the cat out the bag. It's not an easy thing to be you. It's one of those things where it sounds so simple, but it's so hard for people to do. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard for people to do, especially when you've been keeping yourself under wraps. When you've been hiding yourself from the world, it can be difficult to all of a sudden just let your freak flag fly. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a bit tough, but it's time to be you. It's time to accept yourself and allow yourself to live authentically. And you can do this without hurting other people's feelings. You can do this without being mean, being an asshole. You can do this without just any negativity. You know what I'm saying? You know the motive behind it. You know your intentions behind it. And if anybody chooses to make it a negative, to treat it as a negative, then I feel like that's somebody who is trying to stunt your growth. That is somebody who is trying to dim your light. That is somebody who don't want to see you shine, don't want to see you grow. Someone who may be super intimidated just by the person you are, because some people can sense the greatness in you. Some people can see the potential in you, and some people will try to enhance that potential and try to help you cultivate it and help you make it grow. And some people see that potential and say, I don't want them to be bigger than me. I don't want them to outshine me. So I need to be around this person, and I gotta minimize them. I gotta make them feel small. I gotta make them feel like they're not shit. I just seen 1101, so look that up. But some people, it's crazy. Some people really think like that and feel like that. But at this time, your truth can't be stopped. How you feel about you is all that matters. And it's time to big yourself up. It's time to breathe life into who you are, what you want to be, who you want to be. Stand in that, be in that, live in that. Unapologetically. And whoever got a problem with it, then that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. This is about you living freely, being free. Okay, giving yourself all the love and support that you deserve. All the self-care that you deserve. Especially physically. Oops, sorry. Especially physically. I feel like we're coming to a place where just the physical is not as important as it was once upon a time, and people are having a better understanding that this is just a suit. You feel me? This is nothing but a big ass meat suit that we're wearing, and and your spirit is what matters. Your soul is what matters. It's what actually counts. You know, like you see, what's her name? I can't even think. Gabrielle's. I don't even know how to say her name in the moment. But the girl who played Precious, like when she announced that she was engaged, like a lot of people was happy for her. A lot of people felt some type of way. Now, none of these people met her, I'm pretty sure. But a lot of people felt some type of way. A lot of people were like, how the fuck? I guess I don't have to cuss so much. How the hell, like, did she get married before me? Or people were saying, like, who would want to wife her up? And people, you know, some people are understanding it's not about your physical. You feel me? It's really not. It don't matter if you're bald-headed. It doesn't matter if you got a big-ass gap. It doesn't matter if you're overweight, underweight, short, tall, black, white, you're going to be into whatever you're into, and you're going to attract what you attract. Obviously, she's doing something right. A lot of people were surprised by that. A lot of people. But we got to learn to accept who we are physically. If you don't like something, take your time and change it. That's all. Just take some time and change it. But overall, in the moment, love who you are, embrace who you are. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. Because there is somebody for everybody. There is somebody for everybody. And more importantly, you need to just love on you. When you love on you and you focus on being whole, I feel like that's when you'll attract the perfect partner. Until then, you're going to just be attracting a whole bunch of lessons. That's what you're going to be attracting. You're going to be attracting a whole lot of lessons, man. A whole lot of lessons. So let's work on becoming whole, balancing our internal out, and loving ourselves, embracing ourselves, accepting ourselves, honoring ourselves. Okay, all that love that we will be pouring into another, if we were with them, we need to be pouring that into us first and foremost. And that's some real shit. Alright, so I just went up for almost 18 minutes. That was not part of the plan, but it is what it is. So that is this Sunday's message, and may it resonate with you, and may you relate to it, understand it, and be able to take from it and apply. You know what I'm saying? I send you love, I send you peace, and all that good stuff. Alright, till next week, have a good one.